What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting a brand new show. This is King's Raid, Successors of the Will. Yeah. This is the 7th show today I'm watching. Thankfully, there is no 8th this week because Funimation had a delay on Journey of Elena coming out, so it's not going to be an H-Hote today. Journey of Elena will come out when it comes out. I'll record a reaction for that at some point. I'll let you guys know on the Discord when that's going to happen. So, since this is a brand new show, if you're new to the channel, hi, first of all, welcome. I'm a British guy who reacts to anime, and when we start a new show, we load up the anime list page, take a look at the synopsis, the tags, the studio, just to get a basic feel of the show before we jump into it. If you're not into that sort of thing, you can skip ahead to the start of the reaction in the timestamp down below. So, we start off here with this. So, the story is set in a world of sword and sorcery, a century after King Kairu of Orvelia defeated the Demon King Angamundo. Okay, so, yep, fantasy setting, very generic almost. The squire Castle, we'll see which one, lives in these peaceful times. However, Castle, I'm going to call him Castle. I think Castle sounds a bit better in my head than Castle. Castlecun or Castlecun? Castle. His destiny is set in motion when he hears of the demons reappearing on his land. Okay, I guess to whatever knight he is a squire of. Guided by a great wise man, Castle embarks on an adventure with his companions to drive back the darkness threatening his once peaceful land and becoming the chosen warrior of the Holy Sword Ea. Okay, why is the king and... Well, no, the king's gone. Why isn't the military... Never mind, it'll explain it when we get there. So this is done by OLM and Sunrise Beyond. OLM most probably well known for Pokemon works, like, or Major Second, that's probably their most known works. Maybe Ni no Kuni as well, that movie. But yeah, mostly Pokemon stuff. And I think that's probably where most of my knowledge of them will come from, is Pokemon-based stuff. Which they've been pumping out for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Yeah, just years and years and years and years of Pokemon-based stuff. Which is great. So, it's going to look alright. I have hopes for it. This is tagged as action-adventure fantasy, as expected. There's an elf tag, so yay, we have an elf character. That's good. I will always take an elf character. Other than that, I don't really know much more of what's going to be happening here. This is based off a video game, apparently. So, I wonder if there's going to be... I wonder if this is going to be one of those video game adaptations where it's like plugging the game type adaptation, or if it's taking the story of the game and making it a theatrical sense. Because that's what I wanted Shadowverse to be. I wanted Shadowverse to take the story of Shadowverse and make it like this grand production. Instead, it was just promo for the game. I was just like, alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Knockoff, here we go. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking. Hopefully it's not going to be just a plug for their game, and it's actually going to be an involved story, and we actually see where this goes. So, if you're new to the channel, what we do here are timer-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen down here, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watching this one officially on Funimation, since that's where it's licensed here in the UK and US. Link to that is in the description below as well. There will be no audio or video from the original production, because that is against copyright law. You have to have your own version of the show in order to watch along. The Funimation version has the TV Tokyo logo and then the Funimation logo at the front of it, so I will call those out as they go past for those of you who watch different versions that don't necessarily have those logos. So, with all that said, let us get into the first episode. What was the title of this? Did we get a title of this? The Demons That Lurk in the Moonlight, as expected. So yeah, let's give this one a shot, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. TV Tokyo. A Funimation. I need more drink. It's been a long day. Alright, here we go. I think this is actually part of the anime and not a studio logo. I assume it's part... I assume this is the king defeating... I'm going to assume it is. Very much... Maybe not. Hard to tell. I don't know if that's our main boy or not. And straight into OP, okay. And of course, the sword left in the wake of the battle. Why wouldn't it be? So rare drop. Or something you can gacha for. That's our main boy, and that's our companions. Backstory for the elves, okay. Decent OP. Fits the type of show, I guess. Nothing to write home about, though. Alright. Here we go. The demons that lurk in the moonlight. Okay. Yeah, episode titles in the book. That's kind of nice. If they're consistent with that, at least. Who are you? Why are you coming into the city? Or trying to? I don't think we needed the pan shots to last that long, but whatever. Not very crowded at all. Knights in training, I guess. This is our main boy, I think, here, right? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like one level. Sounds familiar. The way he shouts sounds familiar. Hmm. What a surprise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's jinxing it. Uh-huh. Who's May? Huh? Hmm. 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 I guess it's not illegal for them to be here, but prejudice, yeah. It's probably not illegal to. Yeah. Racism, okay, yep, obviously. I'm sure they already know. Mm-hmm. Who's this? Priestess, okay. Holy light, yes, typical. Frey, okay. Castle, I was right. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Yes. Maybe not in the future it won't be so weird, but... Orphanage, okay, good to know. Hmm. Interesting. So what was that Dark Elf doing here? There's probably a reason, let's be real. Hmm. Okay, demon sightings. So the king's elderly and just holding on, I guess. I feel like I've heard you in many a thing before. Mm-hmm. So compared to 100 years ago, we're not really anywhere near as strong as we were. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. But he reincarnated, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moram. Okay. Yeah, I'm still discriminatory. Mm-hmm. There's no law against any of it, so... Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mercenary. That's pretty impressive. Mm-hmm. True mercenary way. Doesn't matter as long as we get paid. Money. Favor. Just straight money. Cool. I mean, yeah. Just pay us and we'll do what you want. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. This is gonna go well, isn't it? He has a plan for this. He knew they would probably say this. Okay. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. Priestly. We'll use that from now on when we see someone. We'll describe it as priestly. If anything, she's anything but priestly. Let's be real. Sure. Oh boy, excuse me. Ah, that's why. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Backstory: family lost to demons or something. They're all gonna die, aren't they? Hmm. They're all gonna die. Paying for their last meal. Oh shit. Alright, first death on screen. Back in. Okay. Dark Elves. Is this the band of mercenaries? This part of the plan? Yeah, it was part of an assassination plot. He doesn't want to actually do that though. I don't think. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. If there's a nation left to take over. But yeah, they are actually planning it. Okay. Yep, they're 100% planning it. Okay, never mind. I thought there might be a bit of doubt in his mind. There really isn't. Alright, off they go. To their presumed deaths, honestly. I don't expect any of them to come back alive. I mean, you're just asking for it now. Alright. Oh, from above. Nice. Nice, alright. Oh, they got rangers as well. Oh. Oh. I was right that one died. Yeah. Okay, one of them might survive at the sacrifice of another. Yep. Well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Fortified defenses. Higher mercenaries as well. Mm-hmm. Let me guess, he's got to deal with them to be the figurehead king whilst they rule things. I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. That's honestly a decent message, even though we know the Dark Elves are going to be, yeah, Black Edge Dark Elves. We know they're going to be antagonists in that way. Mm-hmm. Priestess. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hot-headed, not thinking things through. Can't lose anyone when you're dead. That's who it reminds me of. When the way he shouts like that and gets desperate. It's now for me from Shield Hero. I swear that's now for me. Gonna double check. Hmm. Alright, so those two are going to be journeying together then, I guess. Is Klaus alive? Oh ho. A leader of the demons, I guess? Okay. Edie's focused around the Dark Elves, interestingly. Very interesting that the Edie's focused around the Dark Elves. I find that very interesting. And of course, him as that contact with the Empire, I guess. But they are still opposed to the demons, as it looks. Might have a preview for next episode coming up, if anything. Yeah, it's like we have two stories here. We have the Dark Elf stories and then our main character stories. Find that interesting. Ooh. Oh, we met more people already. The truth revealed. It seems to be trying to do a lot. Okay. It looks like they're setting up an ambitious second episode. If the truth revealed. Truth of what? I wonder. But we're going to be meeting a bunch more characters. I will say, right off the bat, this does feel generic. I think the inclusion of the Dark Elves make this less generic, but it still feels that little bit generic because it's an overdone premise, of course. Fantasy setting, human empire versus the demons. The demons come back, and now we need our one main character to go and fight them off, even though he really isn't the strongest that the human empire has. But, you know, it works out, right? It's been done a lot, so we're kind of used to it. So, you know, it just feels generic and bland. We'll see what the second episode does, because I want to see what they actually want to do with the Dark Elves and what they want to do with... Where did they say they were going? What place? Let me just double check what they said. Left of Valia. At our destination, the King's Forest. Witness a sad reality and a surprising truth. Well, the sad reality is that the demons are back. Surprising truth. One of what's going to be is probably going to be related to Klaus. Like, they didn't show him dead. They only showed his shield or armor or something. So, until proven otherwise, he is alive. Until visibly shown dead, he will still be alive, probably, for the sake of this story. I'm going to guess. So, we will see what happens with that one, I suppose. But this needs that second episode just to make sure if I'm going to continue it or not. I'm not super into it yet. Like, it looks alright, sounds alright. Is this now for me? Is our main guy now for me? Kaito Ishikawa. Some of you will already know just by me saying the name. He's Tenya from My Hero. Ida. Sakata from Bunny Girl Senpai. Yeah, so that means you are. Yes, now for me from Shield Hero. Cool, I did get it right. Awesome. We haven't really heard him in much recently, though, have I? When was the last time I would have heard him in any anime? Probably would have been Shield Hero. I think that probably would have been the last anime I actually watched with him in it, other than this. Well, I probably heard him once in number 24 before I dropped it. Maybe that's the other time. I probably heard him in BNA before I got sidetracked and couldn't continue it. So it's probably one of those two if I had to guess. Interesting. The Yeah, I was right. It is now for me. You can tell when he gets angry and passionate. You can tell the way his voice goes. It's kind of obvious that it's now for me. I'm slowly picking up different ways you can detect a voice actor's voice and what works they've done. They all have their tells that you just register and you're like, I know where that's from. So yeah, okay episode. I'm not blown away, but I think the second episode will help it. If not, we'll drop it from there if it looks like they're going the generic route again with it, but I'm hopeful that they might do something a little different. But as of right now, it is technically on the drop list, although I haven't dropped it yet. So this and Standing on a Million Lives are going to be the two that I'm iffy about. Hypnosis Mike is definitely gone. So that reduces us to 1, 2, 3. That would reduce us to 4 main shows and a mini show. But if I kept this, it'd be 5 shows and a mini show, which I could make work. I could make 5 and a mini show. I can make that work on a Saturday. So I don't have to drop this one, but if I don't really see much potential, I will. I think is the plan. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. Leave a like if you did, as per usual. Leave your comments down below what you thought of the episode and how things are going. If you think it's generic just like me, if you think there's something different that they might be trying to do here. If you've seen the original and you know that they might try and do something a bit interesting, then no spoilers, of course, but let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, because we will be doing next week's, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. There's a lot of it coming up, so stay tuned. There's going to be a lot over the next week of new shows that I will be premiering here. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.